Oh, it's you. You wanna see me playing more games? You know, I just woke up. Give me my time! Don't make me get the winter blank out! Well, in that case, I guess I better get moving. Wait, why can't I move? Why is there text down there? Why can't I move? What is that? What is that? What is that? What the hell? I'm not even trying to be ironic here. Some text just spawned there and I couldn't even move. Oh, I guess I better get to my office before it appears again. Look, there it is again! That's not even a kitchen, that's my office! Is it gone? Can I finally go into my office now? Good. Oh, brilliant! It happened again! Another camera's having a total fit! Yup, I'm pretty sure from that glorious intro, anybody who's anybody knows what game I'm gonna God damn it! You're ruining everything! Heroes of Robloxia is a game that people can like if they want. I can see what people like about it. Except I can't! You know what would really prove my point? Let's go onto the Roblox front page and look at the like to dislike ratio of other games. So, Bloxburg, very solid 95%. Tower Defense Simulator, respectable 92%. Even the games I really don't like Strucid and Royal High, still have around an 80% ratio. The only times they dip below that are if kids get repeatedly salty like they did with Tower of Hell. But Heroes of Robloxia? Ow! This is like that One Egg in the Egg Hunt 2020, you know, time travel adventures. That was actually the last egg I had to get, but then when I saw that the game's like to dislike ratio was 29%! That initially scared me. Anyways, enough Vietnam flashbacks and let's kick off. The game is off to a fantastic start where all I do is select a character and then the game becomes unplayable. Reset. Now looking at my gameplay you can probably tell that this is an action game. Oh god, please tell me you notice the asterisk I made it as small as possible! The difference being, in an actual action game, let's take Bayonetta as an example, it's really fast and fluid and looks really cool and everything. This game, it's a bunch of toddlers having a tantrum over the fact that there's no cookies left in the cookie jar. Doesn't this gameplay just look repetitive and boring to you? That's just looking at it, imagine actually playing it. Can you feel that? Can you feel that? Give me something to break this monotony. Fuck, go back! This is probably what the game is most infamous for. The cutscenes. And I can tell you, it is as bad as everybody says it is. You'll be in the middle of a puzzle, and then you're just gonna get some text stating the obvious! Look, there's a bus blocking our way. The bus seems fairly weak. Maybe a strong character can push it away. Not only that, but you can't skip them, and they're ridiculously abundant and ridiculously long. Yeah, I get it. The bridge is collapsed. Okay. There's a switch at the other end that looks like it could be hit by a zapping person. I wonder who that is. Just let me freaking move! I feel like this clip from Cat Icarus, but isn't even talking about this game's text, mind you, sums this up perfectly.
He barely needs to be in it at all, but decides to take up half of the fucking episode, and he treats every single kid like a moron. He doesn't need to be there for the adults, because the adults can see what's going on, but even if you're going to make the argument the narrator is there to make it easier to understand for the kids, no. This guy thinks that every single kid hasn't even evolved to be a fucking human being of today's world yet. Whoever wrote this literally thinks that every child is an idiot, a complete bloody moron.
Focusing back on the gameplay though, remember when I said you could only... Well, that's not entirely true. There is one ability called a super ability, which only gives you slight perks to the combat and is only required once in the entire game! And the bosses are... Hang on, I need the right verbiage. Alright. The bosses are underwhelming at best. Yeah, I should change this. The first boss, Cicada, is garbage. All he does is summon a wave of minions that you defeated like 28 times, then brings himself down. He doesn't do as much damage as them and only has like 3 times as much health. Only problem is, after I defeated all the minions, he's not coming down. Why is he still on that hey baby! Do you plan on fighting on that perch? Come down here! But he just wouldn't. I was here for like 5 minutes trying to find out how to do it. But then I found out there was a minion that was hiding behind the sign! How do you... But then after he found that out, I could bring him down and I gave him the 1-2... As for the second boss, court is now in session for the trial for Control-C and Control-V. As the boss 3, court is now in session. Oh wait, it's actually a different boss. Okay, I'll give them credit where it's due. That's actually interesting. Still not good though. He throws dynamite at you while you have to throw falling globes. Not only does it take a tediously long time, but look at how fast these throw! I'm surprised at how accurate these are. Like, when you go to pick up something, there's a 50% chance that you're gonna get hit! No! Final boss is probably the most scripted part of the entire game, and is the underwhelming boss to me. I mean, look at this intro, it's actually pretty cool. Where the boss falls flat is the gameplay though, because guess how many attacks he has? 5! I'm just gonna let that sink in for a while. Only 5 attacks. For a final boss. But you know what? At least the boss is beatable son of a bitch as soon as I beat him the camera soft locked. Fuck this! That was Heroes of Robloxia. Now I know what the comments are going to say, so I'll address it so that you don't have to. The reason I didn't talk about Mission 5 in the arena was because Mission 5 is an interesting format, but it doesn't even take 2 minutes before the boulder at the beginning soft locks you. And the PvP at the arena took me 6 minutes of waiting to get 1 player. 6 minutes! So I'm just not going to talk about them. And how do I conclude? Basically, there are a ton of superhero games on Roblox, but the only good ones in my opinion being Superhero Life, because that's just genuinely good, and Spider-Man Homecoming for personal reasons. Everything else is embarrassing, but out of all of those, I would say that Heroes of Robloxia is the cream of the crop for shit in the Roblox superhero game market. Great job, development team! When I get to say that I would rather play 2-player Superhero Tycoon than you really fuck